Hey y'all, what's good? It's your girl Tay, and I am here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push your post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video you will be notified. So I'm pretty sure all of you guys are already seeing my makeup. I don't want to talk about makeup in this video because I missed your video yesterday, so I'm going to give you the information that I would have given you yesterday. I just really wasn't feeling good. However, I will be dropping my BoxyCharm subscription video today as well, so it's probably going to go out a little bit later. But in this video we are going to be talking about some updates like we usually do. And I did see last night that there were actually 7 states now that have been currently approved for emergency SNAP maximum allotments for the month of September. Now I haven't checked it today, so I am going to look into it. I'm most likely going to try to turn the camera around so that you guys can look at it with me, only because I did not get a chance to write the states and their payout dates down, but I'm going to give you that information in this video regardless. So let's jump right in. But I know you guys are, I'm feeling this. Like I said, I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm definitely going to go into detail in the other video, but I'm definitely liking this, you guys. Your girl got some skills. She ain't lost her touch just yet, okay? Anyways, so the first thing that I did want to talk about, because it's important, this is in California. Our governor, Gavin Newsom, says that there are mandatory water restrictions that could possibly be coming soon. So if you guys don't know, in California, we are experiencing a drought. They have been saying we've been experiencing a drought for quite some time, but they haven't really imposed any real major restrictions, but there's a possibility that this may come. It says, he's hoping that we'll voluntarily cut our water use, but if we don't, he says, the governor says that there may be some mandatory restrictions that could be coming soon. Okay, so he says at the moment we're doing voluntary. He said this was at a public appearance that he did this past week. But if we enter into another year of drought, and as you know, our water season starts in October, specifically October the 1st, we will have likely more to say by the end of September as we enter potentially the 3rd year of this current drought. Okay, so says the end of September is roughly 2 weeks after the recall election is scheduled for September the 14th. Okay, when announcing his initial order calling for a voluntary 15% reduction in water use, the governor went out of his way to say, I'm not here as the nanny state. I'm not trying to be oppressive, and express some optimism mandatory restrictions may not be necessary. He noted that the Californians are using less water now than they did prior to the 2013-2016 drought, which was the last time statewide mandatory restrictions were imposed. Okay, so here's my thing, and this is again what gets me with the government, because it's like a lot of the stuff that we go through is pretty repetitious. If you guys had, what's going on with my hair today? I like to show y'all a little bit of my locks, because I'm proud of my locks. I've been growing them. But anyways, the thing that gets me the most with the government is that there's a lot of things that's repetitious. Okay, illnesses, diseases, and all that stuff is pretty repetitious in terms of there's always something else that comes out, you know what I mean? Everything in the world is constantly evolving, and there's a lot of things in the world that humans just don't understand. And honestly, I don't think it is for us to understand everything. We just need to be conscious and be prepared as much as we possibly can. There's a lot of things that's going to happen outside of our control, but I do feel like with things like this, where we've already experienced a drought in previous years, and I'm pretty sure that's not the first time. That says here 2013 through 2016. That's not the first time we've experienced a drought. So what are you guys doing for the drought? What can be done? I do think that limits need to be set at grocery stores as well on a regular basis. That's just my personal opinion, you guys, but I feel like, you know how when the pandemic started, everybody was going to get water and stuff because they thought the apocalypse was coming or whatever. People still think that that's about to happen. I think that they should implement a limit like they did. Okay, you only need two cases of water per visit. Okay, now I know some people are going to work their way around it, but it's at least an attempt to cut down on the amount of water. I know for me, I have a pretty large household. Okay, you guys know it's like 8 or 9 of us in here on a consistent basis. Okay, so I do need a lot of water. I do need a lot more supplies than the average person who has maybe a household of just mommy, daddy, and then a baby. Okay, or just two adults. But I'm still not stingy. I'm still not stocking up like the world is about to end. Okay, I buy what's necessary for my family, and that's it. So I do think that there's more that they should be doing, and just all in all, they need to do better at preparing for these instances all across the USA. That's just me, y'all. Y'all know, I'm sorry, but I had to because that's kind of frustrating me. I feel like they sit back and they don't do anything when they have the information, knowing that these things are going to occur in the near future, and then they kind of put all the responsibility on us. Okay, well, we're experiencing a drought now, so now we need you to cut back. Don't wash your clothes, don't wash your dishes, don't use the dishwasher, don't do this until this time of day. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we need to do our part, but what are you guys doing on your end? Where is this water coming from? What is it being used for? Are you doing your part on your end? Who's monitoring these pieces of property where you guys get the water from? Whatever, I forgot what they're called, waterfronts, whatever you call them. What are y'all doing on y'all end? Stop putting everything on us as if we have all the control when you guys are the ones that's actually going to the source and bringing that water to us. So maybe something needs to be done on that end is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Now that I'm done fussing, let me get on. So as you guys know, there are unemployment benefits are scheduled to end at the beginning of September. Now, for some states, I was saying that that's actually going to end a little bit sooner. It's supposed to end September the 6th, but because of the way the benefits are paid, for most people, they're probably going to get their last paycheck the week of September the 4th, okay? However, it says states can pay unemployment benefits past September the 6th using pandemic funds. This came from the Treasury, I think Secretary, or it says here officials. States can use the $350 billion of pandemic funds that Congress allocated to the American Rescue Plan. So this is what they already got money from. This is how the package that we got those $1,400 stimulus checks out of. Okay. To continue paying income support to unemployed workers. Thus, federal unemployment benefits are poised to lapse in early September, which will affect an estimated 11 million or more workers. 12 states plus Washington, D.C. had unemployment rates above the 5.9% national figure in June, according to the most recent data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So, unemployment is pretty high still in some states. Some states is declining, some states is going back up. But they're saying basically that there are funds available, okay? This actually came out on Thursday. It says the American Rescue Plan passed in March, extended pandemic era unemployment benefits to Labor Day, okay? But it may make sense for jobless workers to continue getting income support past September the 6th in some states where unemployment remains high. This is coming from Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen and Labor Secretary Marty Walsh. They also wrote this in a statement on Thursday in a letter to the heads of the Senate Finance and House Ways and Means Committee. Doing so will allow workers more time to find a job, they said. Meanwhile, the Delta variant may also pose short-term challenges to local economies and labor markets, according to this letter. States can use leftover money in the $50 billion American Rescue Plan state and local fiscal relief fund for the effort. They don't have to meet specific economic conditions to offer the assistance, according to the Labor Department spokesperson. So, as you guys heard, you don't have to be in a state of emergency and all of that kind of stuff. At least that's what I'm thinking it means by that last statement. They don't have to meet specific economic conditions to offer the assistance. They're basically saying you still have money available. Only thing you need to do is use it, okay? Just use it, all right? It says now in states where a more gradual wind down of income support for unemployed workers makes sense based on the local economic conditions, American Rescue Plan funds can be activated to cover the cost of providing assistance to unemployed workers way beyond September the 6th. Okay, so there's really no need for me to go into this. I gave you guys pretty much the basis of it. Sometimes these articles will say the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. I think it's just to take up space. There's really no need for that, but that's pretty much the important aspect of this, is that there is money available for you guys to receive in certain states depending on the status of unemployment in that area. And like I said, they don't have to be in any type of economic issue or state of emergency or whatever in order for them to access those funds. Okay, so I did want to let you guys know whether or not your governor and whatever state officials are responsible for allocating those funds or putting together a program or whatever, whether or not they're going to actually take heed to that and actually do it is another thing. I just want to let you know that the Treasury Secretary along with her pal said that there's money available so that they can keep benefits going for unemployed workers, because let's be honest, a lot of people still cannot work due to the pandemic. And it's not necessarily because they are sick or they're taking care of somebody is sick. It could just mainly be the fact that maybe they don't have childcare. There's a lot of people who started work. There's a lot of schools. Have you guys been watching the news? A lot of schools, parents were at first saying they're ready for their kids to go back to school. They were trying to get them out the house. Glasses are falling. Okay. People were saying that they wanted their kids to go back to school. They were trying to get them out of the house. But as of lately, parents are saying, okay, I'm concerned. And I got to tell you guys, you know, I saw a video that really, when I tell you my heart has been heavy since then. I'm an extremely sensitive person. I'm an extremely empathetic person. And a lot of times I feel other people's pain. So I saw a video. I'm not going to tell you what platform it was on, but I saw a video, and this was of a nurse, a healthcare worker, some type of healthcare worker, basically coming and saying that she is has sat in meetings. They do like meetings every day. She said if they thought that they were overwhelmed when the pandemic first began, she said since the Delta variant has been spreading rampantly, they are extremely overworked right now. They are exhausted. The hospitals are filling up again. She said, and it's not just adults anymore, it's children. And she was actually crying. She said it's not enough to just wear your mask. It's not enough to just get vaccinated. You still need to wear your mask whether you're vaccinated or not. And I want to express that to you guys, because the reality is, while a lot of people are talking about the fact that some people don't want to get vaccinated, let's acknowledge the fact that there is a group of people, mainly children below the age of 12, that still can't get the vaccine. Okay, so with that being said, you may be vaccinated, but you still could also catch the illness walking around in a grocery store, and you have somebody's child there who is unable to get the vaccine because they have yet to produce one for that age group yet, and you give them the you know what I'm saying, you give them the virus and now they're sick. You know what I mean? She said, I'm not going to tell you guys, but there's an overwhelming amount of children who are losing their lives due to this disease. And I just really had to put that out there to you guys. I mean, I wouldn't feel right myself as a human being if I didn't use my platform to talk about the fact that this right here is really an issue. It is seriously an issue, you guys. You know, I've always just talked about choice. Yes, it is your choice whether or not you still want to get vaccinated. I myself cannot do that because I have issues going on and I'm afraid that it may affect me in a harmful manner. But I still take the utmost precaution. I make sure to stand, you know, social distance, and I make sure to tell people too. So if you guys see me in the store and I'm a little cranky with you, it's because you're too close. You all up in my personal space. I make sure to tell people too. You know what I'm saying? The reality is that it could probably spread further than 6 feet, but do your part, whatever that may be. And that's all I'm gonna say about that, because I don't want nobody coming for me in the comments saying what am I talking about, why I'm talking about it. But let's get into the emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of what is it? For the month of September, you guys. So I'm gonna flip this camera around. I'm gonna try to keep this short. Excuse me, I had to take my shoes off. I'm gonna try to keep this short for you guys. We're already at 12 minutes in on this video, and I really am trying to get better at, you know what I'm saying, cutting it down. Again, I do apologize for not doing a video for you guys yesterday, but I was exhausted. My son, I don't know what's going on with him, but he woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning and then did not go back to sleep until 11 o'clock at night. So I was pretty exhausted yesterday, and I just couldn't get myself up to do a video. But on that note, let me stop rambling. Let me get off with y'all, and yeah, let me flip this camera. All right, you guys, I'm going to try to put my picture up here for you guys so you can see me over there in the corner. Okay, so I am on the United States Department of Agriculture website. As you can see, I've already refreshed my screen, and these are the states that are currently approved for emergency SNAP maximum benefits for September. I don't have my pen, you guys. You know, usually I will highlight it for you, but I don't have my pen, so I can't highlight it. But for right now, we have Kansas, Michigan, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Vermont, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Now, I did give you 2 of those. Wyoming, I think it's Wyoming. It's based off of the first initial of your last name between the 2nd and the 5th of the month. So that's what it's going to be, between the September the 2nd and the 5th for Wyoming. But let's start at the beginning here. Anyway, let's start with Kansas and see what they got going on. All right, September extension. I totally forgot to take my pen out. You guys excuse the noise. I told them kids to be quiet. I was going to be recording, but I have my little cousin here too, and she is loud. Her and her mama, they speak like as if they were from another time, another place. It's like having all of New York in the house with you. But anyways, So September issuance for Kansas is going to be October the 15th through the 24th. I think this was the other one that I gave you guys the other day. So September for Kansas is October the 15th through the 24th. Okay, where's my arrow? Come on now. Here we go. For Kansas, let's do Michigan. I want you guys to see, because I know sometimes the dates be wrong, but it don't be me, y'all. It really legitimately be sometimes the way it's on here. Okay, so for Michigan, for September, we have September the 25th all the way through October the 4th. It says these benefits will be issued the day after the scheduled standard issuance for the remaining staggered 20-day issuance period. Michigan will pay the emergency allotment allocations for those cases that have already received their September benefit from September 25th all the way till October the 4th. Okay, so they're also going to do a catch-up file in the first week of October. All right, so basically from the end of September all the way until October. I don't know if you guys can see that, like I said, because I don't have my my pen in my hand. But that's what it is for Michigan. It's going to be September 25th through October the 4th. All right, that was for Michigan. New Hampshire, September. Where are we? Not on here. Okay, New Hampshire, we have September the 5th and the 21st, and then October the 19th. So New Hampshire, September the 5th, the 21st, and then October the 19th. Rhode Island, September. Okay, Rhode Island benefits will be issued on September the 3rd, and it says separate from regular issuance, okay, from Rhode Island's regular issuance schedule. So everybody should get their benefits in Rhode Island on September the 3rd. Vermont. Okay, Vermont, we have October the 14th. Wisconsin. This actually didn't take as long as I thought it was. Okay, Wisconsin, we have September the 25th, and then a catch-up run November the 13th. Okay, so September 25th, and then another catch-up run November the 13th. Why they're doing it like 2 months later, I don't know. That was for Wisconsin, right? And then we're going to look at Wyoming just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's the beginning of the month. Why this one got to be difficult? Everything else was like right there. Okay, so you guys can't see because I don't have my pen, but this really, this paragraph right here at the top right here, that's all underlined. That's where it basically tells you how much it's going to be. And as you can see, it goes into details. It says A through D, September 2nd, E through K, September 3rd, L through R, September 4th, S through Z, September 5th. New clients are issued emergency allotments the day after the initial SNAP approval. So basically the day after your case has been approved, if you're just now applying for stamps, everybody else will have their benefits between the 2nd and the 5th of September based off of the first initial of your last name. Wait, it says here. Okay, yeah, that's it. I just want to make sure I said that right. So that is it. Let me go back and just show you guys. So, because I know you guys are going to ask me. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 states at the top are for September, and then I want to show you guys for August. These are all of the states down here on the screen. Give you guys a moment to just kind of look at that so you can see if your state is there. Again, you guys, if it's not on here, it's a possibility that that information could be available on your Department of Human Services or Department of Human Health Services or Department of Social Services, whatever it's called in your state. It may be on their social media pages, so that includes Twitter, Facebook, things of that nature. Sometimes the information is there, or if you guys have an app in your state that's dedicated to just EBT benefits, the information may be on there as well. Okay, but as of right now, these are all the states, I'm leaving it on the screen so you guys can see, for both September and for August that have currently been approved. Okay, Most likely there's not going to be any more states that's going to be added to this list before Monday. They generally, most times they don't update on the weekend. So if there are more states for September that has been approved, we won't see that until Monday. All right, you guys, so that definitely wraps it up for this video. Like I said, I was supposed to do this video for you guys yesterday. I'm sorry. You know, I like to do all business, but you know, I'm dedicated to you guys, so I was not going to have you guys waiting all the way up until Monday for me to give you the information that I know I was supposed to give you yesterday. So I wanted to give you guys this video for the emergency SNAP maximum benefits. That's the majority why I wanted to come on here today, just so that I can keep you guys updated. Like I said, most likely it's not going to update again. There will be no more states added up until Monday, which is what's today? Today is the 21st, so there won't be no more states added most likely until the 23rd of August. All right, things could change. I will monitor it, but I won't be updating you guys for sure until Monday when it comes to business. You know, we're gonna use the weekend for beauty tips and all things beauty and beauty box subscriptions and all that kind of stuff. So on that note, you guys, I hope this information was in some way helpful or useful to you guys. You know, I absolutely love providing this information to you. Remember to live, love, and elevate, you guys. Don't forget to follow me on social media if you haven't already. I will definitely leave that information in the description box, as I always do. And yeah, you guys, I will definitely see you in the next video. Peace, people.